Today, I'm going to show you Korea's ultimate comfort stew called 된장찌개. That is soybean paste stew. It is hearty, loaded with so many vegetables and tofu, and it's one of those stews where if you had a bad day, you should have this. If you had a great day, you should celebrate it by having 된장찌개. It is that delicious. Today, I'm going to share my simple and easy way to make 된장찌개 at home. And for my vegan friends, vegan modifications are included as well. 오늘의 레시피, 아주 간단하고 맛있는 된장찌개 만들기. 오늘도 여러분들과 영어로 함께 하겠습니다. Amazing. Hi everyone, this is Helen and welcome to Modern Pepper. 안녕하세요, Modern Pepper의 헬렌입니다. To make our simple 된장찌개, we need the following items. A medium-sized potato, about 180 grams, cut into big chunks like so. Half of a medium-sized onion, about 120 grams, cut into big chunks like so. And we have Mexican squash. This is called hobat in Korean. And we need about less than 130 grams, cut into big chunks like so. So after you cut everything, the sizes of the potato, zucchini, and the onion should be roughly about the same, like that. And here we have about 130 grams of New York strip beef. Any lean beef will do. And vegan friends, obviously skip this part, and I want you to cut them into thin slices like so. These are oyster mushrooms, and I have about less than 50 grams, and you could use any mushrooms of your choice. And I'm gonna trim the stem of the mushrooms off like so. And these oyster mushrooms, just kind of separate them like that, and that's it. 2 scallions, finely minced like so, and a tablespoon of finely minced garlic. And we of course need to have some tofu. I'm using firm tofu, about 8 ounces. The second half, we're gonna put it in a container with cold water. So the unused tofu, put it in the fridge and eat it within 2-3 days. And then this, we're gonna cut it down the middle, half like that. And then you want to go sideways, across, and then we cut it into cubes. I don't know why, but when we make 된장찌개, we always cut our tofu into cubes. And our star ingredient, DoenJang. This is fermented soybean paste. This is amazing if you've never had it. Now make sure to have all your ingredients ready to go because making our 된장찌개 will be done in a matter of 5 minutes or so. And today I'm going to be using a 5.5 cup 뚝배기 pot. This is your earthenware clay pot. If you make Korean soups and stews or bibimbap at home, I highly recommend getting one of these. Any Korean supermarket will have these. If not, you could order it online, and I'll have the product link in the description box below. Set your heat to high and place our 뚝배기, and I want you to preheat this for a good 2 minutes. And of course, if you don't have 뚝배기, you could use any heavy bottom pot that you have at home. Once the pot has preheated, I want you to add about a little bit less than a tablespoon of oil, like so. And we're gonna add our potatoes. So once the potato hits the bottom of the pan, make sure you leave it alone. Don't touch it for at least a minute. We're gonna add a little bit of salt, 2 pinches of salt, and some black pepper. And we're just gonna let this hang out for 1 minute. And about 1 minute later, we want to, look at that, have our potato be golden brown like that, just on one side. And then quickly we're gonna add our beef. And then just mix it up. We're gonna add a little more salt to our beef. And then we're gonna add our onions and just mix it. Stir fry it for about a good minute or so. So just until our beef has like kind of cooked almost halfway, like so. Then to our pot, we're gonna add 3 cups of hot water. 1, 2 and 3 cups. Then quickly we're gonna add our doenjang soybean paste, then our minced garlic. Make sure to gently mix it around a little bit to break up our doenjang. Then goes in our tofu. Your heat remains at high and we're just gonna wait for this to start boiling. Now, once it starts boiling like that, oh, that looks so good already. Okay, concentrate. Set your timer to 3 minutes, okay? And we're gonna let this boil on super high heat for 3 minutes. 3 minutes later, we're gonna add our squash and our mushroom. Make sure to kind of gently push it down so it's submerged in the broth. And we're gonna let this run for about a minute on high heat. I know, I hear you. Some of you are asking, well, Helen, can you use miso paste to make 된장찌개? And no, because doenjang is not the same as miso paste whatsoever. So if you want to learn about doenjang Korean soybean paste, make sure to check out my must-have Korean seasoning. The video will be linked below. Thank you. Okay, so this part's optional. I have a little bit of gochugaru, that's dried red pepper flakes, and I'm just literally taking a pinch and dropping it on top like that. It's to create a little bit of that spicy taste, but also it's nice to have a little speck of red color in your 된장 jjigae broth. Here I have SohGoGhee dashda. This is optional. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of this. Vegan friends, use yeondu instead. Mix it up a little bit. So good. You are missing out, my friend, if you've never had 된장찌개. Oh, does that look good or does that look good? Okay, I'm gonna turn the heat off and let's have a taste. Oh, it smells so good, so good. Oh my goodness. It's your ultimate comfort broth. It's salty, it's everything that's so delicious. I mean, it's so hard to explain. If you love miso soup, this is like 1,000 times better. Not because it's Korean and I'm Korean, you know, no, I'm not trying to be biased, but I love miso soup too. But 된장찌개 is so hearty, the broth is so thick, tasting. It's sort of like having a really good cheese and it just keeps on growing. That is 된장찌개 for you folks. If you've never had this, you're totally missing out. And I want to let everyone know that 된장찌개 is meant to be salty tasting so that with rice, it's like a perfect marriage made in heaven. It is not like miso soup where you just could drink the whole bowl and be cool with it. Season to taste and make it as salty as you like, or maybe less salty, but that's not real 된장찌개 then. Now at the very end, turn your heat off and we're gonna add our minced scallions on top. And this is optional. I have some sliced red peppers. You could add green or red peppers just to have a little bit of that heat that we love, and it's ready to be served. I'm giving myself a 된장찌개 facial. It's a new trend, ladies and gentlemen. Try it at home. Just kidding. Oh my God, I've been drooling while I've been filming today to eat this. I'm so excited. Always go in for the broth first. I just walked into food heaven right now. Oh, this is just so good. It's just, I can't explain it. You just gotta have it. And I'm gonna show you how hearty this soup is. Oh, look at that. Potatoes, tofu, mushroom, squash. And you know what? This is gonna taste better the next day because the tofu will be soaking in our delicious doenjang broth. I just cannot tell you how delicious this is. I'm speechless. So what I would do is put this on my Korean rice. Oh yeah, it has to be Korean rice. And get some more of the 된장찌개 broth, like so. And then go in with your spoon and mix it all up. This is how you have it, folks. Zucchini or squash, because we added at the end, it's still gonna be crunchy and so yummy in your mouth. Once you mix it all up, you pick it up and bon appetito. It's just wonderful. Everything is so good together. Zucchini is still crunchy and not overcooked. Mushrooms is just so lovely and meaty tasting, and then our beef, potato, tofu, onions, amazing. I mean, the only other thing that would make this spoonful perfect is a small piece of kimchi together. I'm sorry I can't feed you. All right, I'll try. Open your mouth. Here we go. So for my non-Korean friends, I know that kimchi찌개 is super popular. In Korean cuisine, 김치찌개 and 된장찌개 are like neck to neck. I mean, in terms of how popular and how much of a comfort stew it is for Koreans. If you love 김치찌개, you're gonna love 된장찌개, especially for my friends that don't like spicy food. So I want to thank everyone for watching today, and if you enjoyed watching today's video, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click on that thumbs up icon and subscribe if you haven't done so. 여러분 오늘 재밌게 보셨으면 꼭 좋아하는 버튼 눌러주세요. 구독 버튼도 눌러주시고요. 다음 비디오에서 뵙겠습니다. Alright folks, I will see you in one of the videos you see right here.